This is take two. All right. So we begin with the perspective card. The perspective card is a major arcana card. This is a card that turns convention on its head. This is a card that says that after judgment, there is a breath, a beat, a pause, a moment of suspension in which wisdom relaxes and the intuition of other possibilities is revealed. Rest in the fullness of life lived. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. Get rid of unproductive thoughts and half measures. If you intend to do something, go full out. Get rid of the loose threads, the broken threads, the things that you say you're gonna do, you didn't, but the intention is sort of still hanging there. The things that you started and never finished, get rid of those as well. Clear the slate. You need to look at a particular situation that is problematic with new eyes, with fresh eyes. This is very important. You need to look again to see anew. This resonates with me so much because I was supposed to be out of this place where I'm living a week ago, and I'm still here, and I am frustrated, I am angry, I am hurt, I don't know what else to do. I am doing the work, but there's something I'm not seeing. So I resonate with this first card big time. Okay? So that's the first card in the series for the week. You gotta let it all hang out. That's really it. Let it all hang out. Alright? So that's the perspective card. The next card in the deck that I got for the coming week is the Lovers card. And this Lovers card is again another major arcana card. And it is saying that we need to integrate the masculine and the feminine within and recognize the duality in all life. And what that means basically is, where's the card? What that means basically is, hello people, whoever is on. If you want readings, you gotta hold on until I finish the vibe of the week to get your readings, okay? And what that means is, I lost my train of thought. Nothing is all black or all white. Nothing is all good. Nothing is all bad. And let me give you this is what this card means. This is what it means when it says recognize the duality in all life. Opposites do attract. This is the time to make a decision, but only after you have formed a cohesive whole with the whole. I just said whole. Form a cohesive whole with yourself within. That's what this is all about. All right. I can't greet anyone right now. Huh? So, because these things are making me lose my train of thought. These greetings. So, the Lover's card, which is a major arcana card, may represent the coming together of opposites. However, love, partnerships, unity, and relationships are ruled by the Lover's card. And what this is asking you is to identify love. You have to come to a decision between the old and the new. You need to get your thoughts together to make a better, more informed decision. And that means you need to move freely from the heart. That's what the pink, which is the base and 1/3 of the card, it must be your base. That's what this is really saying. So despite all the rumbling and the emotional noise and that sort of stuff, beautiful souls, you have to take a different perspective to look at the way you to see things in a different way. There is light. There is a connection, a togetherness, truly a partnership that I'm seeing here in this card for this week coming. But first and foremost, integrate the masculine and the feminine within you. You can't be all white, you can't be all black. There's no such thing as all good, there's no such thing as all bad. And let me emphasize this. I don't watch the news, I don't read the news. I can't tell you the last time. Oh, I saw newspapers in my mother room the other day when I was looking for the classifieds. But I happened to listen to Trevor Noah this morning because I don't know. I am only interested in what is going on in my life. That's the bottom line, right? That's my news. If there's bigger news out there, it's gonna come to me, and that's what happened this morning when I heard Trevor Noah talking about this R&B singer R. Kelly, convicted of trafficking, sex trafficking. I didn't know that was going on. Listen, things are the way they are. I'm using this as an example. Things are the way they are. Nothing and nobody is all bad. I am not defending the man. I'm using him as an example to tell you that he has done a lot of good. He has supported a lot of people. He never pretended to be anything but what he was, a thug. And I use those words because he used to say that all the time. His fans and others got a different impression because of his musical talent. He knew who he was. He just, in addition to being illiterate, that was probably the most shocking. That was the last thing I saw when it was that discovered that he was illiterate. Not a functional illiterate. And this is what I mean when I use the black and say that all is not black and all is not white. And this is the road that we all must travel. Okay? All right. And let me just say that if it's one thing I recognize is a goody two shoes. And since my very young days, and they raise my hackles because I know it's fake. Nobody is that good. All right. Now, moving right along. That was just an example about the yin and the yang, the black and the white, etc. So the next card in the series is, because I had to put them in order to remember. All right. So the next card is Two of C. And Two of C again is talking about a love relationship. So what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, gentle people? It's about a healing partnership, giving and receiving love. Love is big here. Partnership is big here. Emotional maturity is big here. Seeing anew from the first card, the perspective card, is big here. This is talking about a new commitment. Duality in nature again. And interestingly enough, my new teacher, Master Co, he was talking about the full moon meditation that he will be sharing with us on on Wednesday, and the subject is yin and yang. There's no coincidence. There's no coincidence whatsoever. So there is a thread running through, and this reading, these cards are connected. What else? Attraction and support. There is an electrical current, like a zzz, that is attracting these two golden orbs, pulling them closer together. This is two of C. Two is all about duality. This is also about love relationship. This is also about lovers. And the card says, to know love, we must learn to accept boundaries. Absolutely essential for our well-being. Consequently, you need to reflect on how you couple with others, with your spouse if you have one, your lover or partner if you have one, with your colleagues, your children, your pets, anyone with whom you interact. This is what, even charities that you support. How does your love manifest, and how do you connect with all of these various things? This is what this card is asking you to reflect on as we speak about the yin and yang. Because there is a natural, gentle sort of pull and tug. It's not static. That's the word. It's not static. Nothing is static. There's always movement. There's always movement, which is why we are encouraged to change, which is why every single day must be and is day one. It's not one day, it's day one. You can forget about what happened yesterday, just like animals, just like the animals. They are much smarter than us, in many respects. Forget it, drop it, move on, because today is a new day. It is different from yesterday. Today is the day when you make choices. Today is the day when you decide, no, I'm not doing this. I don't like that. Yeah, but you said yesterday, or you did it yesterday. I've changed my mind. I'm different today. This is what I am talking about. So don't be embarrassed. Don't be put on the defensive. Don't allow others to back you into a corner. Because, you see, you heard that noise, that's the noise in the background. It's not just the physical background. It's the background with other people as well. It's the background with your thoughts, and those are the things that you have to clear out, beautiful souls. Those are the things that you have to identify to see how you couple with these various things and make informed choices moving ahead. Just remember that with this new commitment that 2 of C is talking about, because C is all about emotions, that young love is fragile, and it doesn't necessarily mean an intimate love. That's why I went into all of these things before I said that. So let's see, what's the next card? The next card is Earth Star. And the Earth Star is this. The Earth Star is telling you that step by step you are heading to this destination. This is a card that depicts prosperity, holistic wealth, growth. There is pure potential. What do I mean by that? It's full of creative energy, and it's up to you, beautiful souls, to tap into it, to pull it apart, to pull it and shape it like taffy into what you want. This abstract meadow is showing you that the fruit of your imagination is to be enjoyed. This again is all about the new, hopeful era that is on the horizon for you as you do the work and as you take stock. I love this card. Good luck and bounty are on the horizon. You need to go to this meadow. It's beautifully green, it's full of mist and all that. Yeah, you need to go there with your inner child and enjoy it. And we all know that children are have such a natural intelligence until the adults stamp it out of them. So you go with that child, your inner child, and ask that inner child, which is you, questions that you want answered. I kid you not. I kid you not. It's your inner child. It's your inner child. That inner child can tell you a lot about yourself that you have probably forgotten, or you have just pushed in a corner because you didn't want to deal with it. You will hear truth that will resound and help you expand. This is the Earth Star card. Imagination, beautiful souls. I don't know if you all are aware, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to the last card now. Imagination is your superpower. It's one of the 6 we have. Let's see if I remember. Imagination, reason, intuition. Okay, I've forgotten the other 3. Imagination, reason. I've forgotten the other 3. So I will not continue except to say that imagination is definitely a superpower. And practice using your imagination. Practice focusing and working with your imagination every day for 3 months. It's gonna surprise you. It's gonna shock the pants off you. Alright, the final card is 9 of Earth. And this 9 of Earth is a beauty. Again, we're talking about the horizon and bounty on the horizon. Taking the next steps. It's all about change. 9 is saying that change is not only on the horizon, it's imminent. Imminent. There is much that awaits you. Again, it's the accumulation of wealth through your creativity. This is a time of pleasure. See the pink in the background? It's actually the sun reflecting off a waterfall in the background. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The hardships of the past are behind you, the card says. You need to embrace the wealth of knowledge that's available to you in nature. And that means go out and connect. Listen to Mother Earth's wisdom. She has much to teach. We walk on her flesh. It is that easy to connect, beautiful souls. This is a time of harmony. Spirit is all around. The spirit of the land is all around you when you are out there. In the rocks, in the clouds, in the sun, in the moon, in the land itself. When you can tap in and allow all of that to become one, you will have and create a magical moment, and that is going to empower you to move forward in joy, and harmony. And there ends the reading for the week. So now let me see. Well, let me take the cards out. Let me see who is on. Um, I will only do readings for 10 minutes. Okay, so Lindsay's. All right, Lindsay's. So what does Lindsay's need to know right now? For her highest good. Lindsay's. Okay. Well, Lynn, I get 9 of C for you. The C is all about emotions again. And in this particular case, Lindsay's, this is a card that spells victory. This is a card that says you have been working your ass off, and the wishes that you desire are coming to fruition. The passageways are open, and you are about to step into the passage that has opened. Well, it's more than one actually. I'm seeing 3. The card says the time is now. Be comforted and satisfied that you have made great strides within and without. So let me show you the card. I have to cover the top because, as I keep saying, when I get this card, it fell on the ground unnoticed by me and the dog ate it. This is a beautiful card and it's a fantastic message. Contentment, peace, physical well-being. Take stock of your strengths and be glad for them. Gratitude, 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 beautiful soul. Lindsay's, this is all about you. Victories and success. That's a beautiful message. If you aren't experiencing, hello Alan, if you aren't experiencing that now, Lindsay's, actually you should already be seeing signs, but if you aren't experiencing that now, expect it. Expect it. All right, so Alan, let's see what Alan, okay, 8 more minutes. Alan, what does Alan need to know right now? Alan, what does Alan need to know right now? I am on Fiverr now. People doing a lot of different work in addition to very reasonable tarot readings. All right, so Alan, what does Alan need to know? What does Alan need to know? I get another 9. You're very welcome, Lynn. I get another 9, but this one is 9 of fire. And things are a little bit complicated there for you, I see, Alan. But I don't want you to worry, because when you are coming to the end of a life cycle or a chapter, like with myself, things tend to get sticky and complicated with delays, and this is what 9 of fire is telling you, Alan, that this is where you are right now. And but you are not to worry. What you do need to go is inside, within, to your inner well of stillness. You're not practicing meditation. I would strongly suggest that you begin. You just find a quiet spot. You practice the Om. You can hear it on YouTube, etc. It's Om, and you let it vibrate, and you say that 10 times, 9 times, 7 times, until you settle into the sound, because the sound is a sound of creation, and it is going to transport you, Alan, to where you need to go into the stillness. And there is where you will be able to see clearly what's up. Now the fire is fire of determination. You do need to take time to rest because you are juggling far too much right now. Here's the card. 9 of C. That's the card. 9 of C. All right. You have accomplished much, but the dance is not yet done. So accept that things are going to be difficult for a bit, and there will be delays. So chill out, meditate, be grateful, write down a list of things that you are grateful for every single day. Move, dance, shift, sing your soul song. Thank Spirit for where you are. And most importantly, stay on your path. Your maturity and integrity are your most important assets right now. You need to rely on your wisdom and vision to grasp the big picture, Allen. Things are coming to an ending. That's what the 9 is saying. And but you need to chill out. You need to take a step back. Hello, D. You will be the last person. You need to take a step back and relax a bit, Allen. Okay? It's all gonna work out. It's not gonna feel as if it's working out, and things are gonna feel rocky and difficult, which is why you need to take a step back, which is why you need to begin a meditation practice. If the Om doesn't work for you, but that's what came to me for you. Because you need to go inside to your inner well of stillness to be able to see the big picture. Okay? All right. So D, what does D need to know right now? All right. What does D need to know right now? Now I have my link up there, people. I'm on Fiverr. So you all are very fortunate to have caught me while I'm doing the vibe of the week. Because now I only do readings once a week on Facebook. Tuesdays, 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay? Otherwise, find me on Fiverr. Alright, D. What does D need to know right now for her highest good? D. What does D need to know right now? D, you got some stuck energy going on there, girl. I'm not too sure what just came, so I have to shuffle again. I gotta shuffle again. Okay, D. I get the Emperor card for you, D. That's number 4. And the Emperor card is saying you have to take charge. You really, you're welcome, Alan. You need to create a new foundation in your life. Here's the card. Before I show you the card, you got to embrace life with confidence and passion. You have the power, vision, reason to do it. You are a rock in the wind to many. But the number 4 is saying that you need to create a solid foundation and structure that you can live with. You don't have that right now. And if you did, it has been whittled away, so you are feeling rather unstable. The Emperor is in red because that red is saying you need to ground. You need to ground. You need to solidify yourself. One way of grounding is to take 10 deep breaths. You breathe in to the count, slowly to the count of 6, and you breathe into your belly. If you don't know how to do that, you put your hand on your belly and you must feel your belly rise. Put your hand on your belly and on your chest. Your belly must rise, which means you are not breathing in. If your chest is rising, it means you're breathing in your upper chest, in your lungs, and that is not deep breathing. So you breathe in for a count of 6, you hold it, and you breathe out for a count of 4. And you do that 10 times, D, and that is going to stabilize you. Another thing to do to ground is to rub your bare feet on the floor. Go out in Mother Nature. Walk in the grass. Lie on the beach. Swim in the sea. That sort of stuff. Okay? Um, what else do I need to tell you about? And you need to use your head. I don't know if you can see it here, but this is all purple. This is all purple. So you need to be using your head, Lynn. No, Lynn. I don't mean Lynn. Sorry, D. You need to be using your head. That's your intuition speaking. You are an authority figure for many. It's time you step into your power. D. Um, you really do need to rely on your reason, your vision, and your power. You need to control your emotions and then take action. Do not make a decision when you are feeling upset for any reason, because your thinking faculties will not be clear, and consequently the decisions that you may make during that time will not be in your best interest or in anyone's best interest. You need to take ownership of your life. Dream Dust says that you are much stronger than you think. So, like Fred Flintstone with the baton, you need to start bopping people over the head. Which means you need to start creating boundaries. You need to say, okay, enough of this. I've had it. Enough. You need to draw boundaries when no means no. You don't go back on it because the person begs or you're feeling sorry for the person. This is something women do all the time, and it is to our detriment. Take charge of your life. Start saying no. Start speaking up more and stop giving explanations. When you give explanations, that opens the door for people to question it. You have no explanation to give. You make a decision, you make the statement of what you're going to do. You say what you're going to do, and you're not asking for any comeback. Anybody who wants to make a comeback, they can talk to the hand. You know? Stuff like that. That's what I mean. It's time to take charge of your life, my dear. And it starts with drawing boundaries, saying no, and creating a foundation in your life that you can live with. And on that note, beautiful souls, I am going to say ciao.